Hey YouTube, Airazor here. Today coming with another Transformers review. Today we're going to be looking at Transformers Studio Series, Rise of the Beast Airazor, and Rise of the Beast Rhinox. There's a reason why he's this small, we'll get into that later. First we're going to take a look at Airazor. And I have her in her robot mode. And first thoughts on her, when I first saw images of her, I knew exactly what she was going to be when they showed the studio series. She is a heavy retool of the Kingdom Airazor. Like, heavily retooled. I don't have my Airazor out with me right now, but give me one moment. Alright, so here we have Studio Series Airazor, and here we have Kingdom Airazor. And you can see the difference, mostly is because of the fact that she's taller, but you can see where the remolding has been made. She transforms exactly the same, but she has been heavily remolded. Oop. Take it off to the side, and we'll take a close look up at Airazor here. First off, I like to give the creators props on this beautiful head sculpt. Very Beast Wars-y, Michael Bay-y, live action Airazor. I do love the molded feathers here on her shoulders, as well as here in her chest. Got them here on the legs. She's got some silver up here in the biceps and some silver here on the legs. A copperish gold for the crotch missiles and head crest, silver in the face, and green for the eyes. She does have a maximal symbol painted right here on her forearm. Got some silver for the kneecaps. Got some feathers here coming off the calves. Silver for the whole foot. What I do like about the wings is that they've got this nice rigid metal look, and nice green here. And back part, very well done. The wings are also equally beautiful. Composability for her, there is a pseudo ball joint at the head. She can't do a full 360. There's a ball joint in the shoulder. Go about that forward and back. Bicep swivel. Bend at the elbow. Wrists do bend, but they're meant for transformation. She does have waist swivel, but you have to unlock the beak because of how it sits in that little divot right there in her chest, so it like really locks it. Legs can kick forward that far, back about that, only that far because stuff gets in the way. Legs can go forward, back can go out that far. There is a thigh swivel, except mine, the thigh swivel is very tight. Deep knee bend. There is this piece here for transformation, but her ankles, her feet are on a ball joint, forward and back, side to side. She does come with her little arm, her talon launchers, just like the other one, but they're a different mold. And like I said, everything's been remolded on this figure. And take hers off, and you can see that they're a little bit smaller, like very small. Like I would have thought this size would have been on the Kingdom Airazor, and this would be on this. But no. She can wear these, but the coloring would be off. Unless you have two of them and you paint these this color, that it could work. But yeah, with side-by-side comparison next to her Kingdom self, which I think is very cool. I do like them together. And here she is with Legacy Starscream. And here she is, and I regret that I have him, but I'm not going to do a review on him. Studio Series Grindor, aka Blackout, but this is the Grindor. I want to do a review on him, but I don't have the time because he's huge. But yeah, she's a good figure. Transformation. So first what we're going to do is we're going to start with the wings and fold them out. And then she's gone. I'm just going to go ahead and bring her back, straighten her legs out. Go ahead and straighten out the arms. And we're going to come here to the back. And the way the wings are situated is just like Airazor's, or Kingdom Airazor. Same way, same configuration. She transforms identically. Go ahead and bring them out. Unhinge it. And then straighten all that out until you see that peg clip into place. So there's a divot in this wing that this tab will sit in right there. And just like that. And there you have her wings. And I'll give you a close-up look at her tail feathers and her back. Very nicely done. So go ahead, unpeg that, unpeg the back. And now, if you can see, mine has a problem. I have done everything to push this back into place. I don't know how. So, yeah. So go ahead, open her arms up, unpeg the beak from the waist portion, and then take this whole assembly here and unhinge it. It's on this L hinge. We're going to hinge this up like that. Rotate the waist around. Make sure the back stays open. And rotate the head in. And there's this little tab and this little clip. They're going to clip in together right there. Once you've done that, you can close the tail feathers back into place. Just like so. Come here to her arms. Fold the wrist up. Bring it in. And it'll peg into that little cavity right there. Now, getting these in, you have to bend the arm, push it in, and then close it. And once you do that, you rotate these up like so. And these stay right there. They don't go anywhere else. Next, we'll come to the legs. Bring the legs out. Rotate at the thigh swivel. And then we'll bring them up, and they will rest on this little tab right here, and that little top slot right there. Just like so. Just like that. Bring the leg down at the knee. Once you do that, grab the foot and bring it out on that hinge. Fold it down and rotate the bird foot around. Do the exact same thing on the other side. Once you've done that, you just get everything situated. Oh yeah, this is also the Florida transformation. You have to open her mouth. And there you have Airazor in her bird mode. And for a Studio Series bird that's based off an organic transformer, she pulls it off very, very well. I'm getting close to that bird head. Like, I love that beak. There is a bit of a tongue right there. Mine's a little loose, a little flappy. Nothing pinned in the top, just the bottom. We've got some nice detail here along the neck. Nice detailing in the face. Let's see how she compacts very nicely. My feet are still silver, so I do love that. And there's the feathers here on the side. Nice her caboose. And we'll go ahead and look at the back. And we got some more mechanical detail here now in the wings as like VTOLs. All mechanical wings, and then we come into the feathers. Metallic or techno feathers and organics. Very nice. Supposedly in the bird mode, the head can rotate. It can bend forward and back. And what I do like, there's a neck piece there that comes out from the back of her head to make it look like she's looking down. Not much in the legs, but everything's the same posability, even the ball joints. And even these little struts here, these have molded detail in them. I just now noticed that. That's very cool. Wings, you can bend them at 1, 2, 3, 4 different hinges, so you can get all types of flapping going on. I'm not the best when it comes to posing bird wings. Here we have her next to her bird brethren Skywarp. And even in bird mode, she is massive. Because basically the Maximals and Predacons, according to show lore, the Maximals are about the same size, almost the same size as a human. So they basically would come up to their predecessors' knees right here. But in the movie, these guys are the same size. So, but you can see where the missile pods end up. They like redid the entirety of the leg. Very cool. Here she is next to Hot Shot in alt mode. See how big she is for a bird. She could probably carry him. And here she is next to one of Scoops's Target Masters. Let's see how big they are to her. Alright, so now that I've got her back in her robot mode, and a lot of you are probably going to be wondering, oh, why didn't he show off the transformation? If you want to see her transform back into robot mode, it's exactly the same thing as transforming her into her alt mode. So we're going to keep her here. And we're going to take a little Rhinox here. Now, Rhinox is quote-unquote part of the Beast Alliance line. Basically, they made some of these characters little and they turn into weapons. But they've got some nice detail on him. Rhinox has some beautiful detail on him. Silver for the horns, some here in the face, green for the eyes. Got some more silver here. Gray for the legs. Little rhino butt. Very nicely detailed. And the posability on him is his legs are on ball joints. That they kind of like go inward. So you kind of can have him like meditating Rhinox. That, as you can see how tall he is to her, he's literally up to the shin. Even the Target Master is almost as big as he is. But he does have a transformation. So what we're going to do is we're going to come to the butt, split it open. We're going to go all the way until you hear it click on both sides. And you're going to take this peg and peg it into that hole by swinging this in. Do the same on the other side. I do like how and even the inside is molded with some detail. And what you're supposed to do is fold these up like so, and then fold these backwards, but it unpegs everything, so I just fold them all straight back. Like that, and you come under here, fold out that handle. You've got some detail here in the back of the figure too, so that's nice. And he turns into a, I don't know how it's coming off on light, but it's like a brownish silver Gatling gun. I forget the term of it, but it's called a Buttling gun. But it's a Gatling gun that comes out of his arse. And he can be held by any figure. And I usually have him being held here by Airazor, so she can blast her enemies with his butt cannon. And it kind of reminds me of that episode in Beast Wars where Rhinox was sick by a virus that Scorponok made, and they had to get the antivirus from the Predacons, and his way of defeating them was basically lifting his tail up and farting with his butt. So butt cannon fart gun Beast Wars G1 homage. Yeah, that works. But yeah, there is my 2-part review for Transformers Rise of the Beast Studio Series Airazor and Beast Alliance Rhinox. I'm Windrazer, and I'll see you on the next review.